And welcome to another Nerdy Collector Show. Now that I got you, bam. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Nerdy Collective, another Saturday night. Just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. And without further ado, I'd like to get my guests on here and my co-host. We got a big show for tonight. And here we go. I'm going to drop one intro for two people that are going to come on. Here we go. Gentlemen, Cat 60, how you doing, brother? Helvetica, how are you, buddy?
What's up, man?
Mr. G-Spot?
Hi, it's so nice to
You're calling another guy G-Spot.
Call me the G-Man for short. Why not? Hey, that makes it simple for you guys. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm always doing good, man. Get to hang out with the comic community another day, so it's good for
Yes.
me, man.
Thank you, bud. All right, let's get our other co-host on for as we speak here. Here we go. Bam. Where is he? Where'd he go? Can't find him now. Bam.
Hello, YouTubians! It's a party going on tonight. We're at the Nerdy Collective Show. Marvel all day long.
I love you, buddy. Awesome. Okay. And some we haven't seen in a while. Here we go. Rob, buddy.
Hey, good to see everybody. Long time. So I'm glad that I was able to stay awake tonight in order to find that G-spot. But I found it, and hi.
How you doing, buddy? Okay. Another one. Here we go.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Science.
What's up, you little maniac?
Okay, and we can't forget my buddy across the pond.
Hello and welcome to the Nerdy Collective. And I'm the English one.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. Boom. I think we got everybody now. Where's Deuce? He must have fell asleep.
I know
He was hanging out with Ultimate Tony Stark.
He's probably wrapped up in those covers like a deuce and a roller in the night.
Ben Compton, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
I don't know if I was him, I'd be watching that secret invasion trailer for the 238th time.
Yeah. Yeah. You seen that too? Yeah. Looks excellent. We will see. Mortal Biggie Shack is in the house. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. And Lady Vetica is in the house. Hello, love. Love it. Hope you're feeling better. All right. So this show is about this gentleman right here. We're doing a Q&A on you, brother. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Because I'm going to put you up. I'm just going to blow you up real quick.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you for wearing that shirt.
He's our kind of weirdo, though. That's good.
Yeah, he's all right.
The shirt you're wearing was my very first concert, so already I like you.
Oh my God. Mine was Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just like giving Cat a hard time because I got to keep him honest and close to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to keep you humble for Jesus.
Oh, for
Are we going to talk conspiracies tonight?
Let's do it.
It's about as weird as this.
Let me see. Hold on. There you go.
You know what this story was about.
Wow. Wow.
Just a little weird.
Yeah, a little bit. So, Cat 60, tell us about yourself. What do you do? I have links down in the description, everybody. So everybody is watching this on the rewind or catching it now live. Much appreciated love and appreciated support. All the links on the bottom. Cat 60's links there for his website is there as well. So tell everybody about yourself, Cat. Bill.
Where do we start?
Well, how did you start in comic books? How did you start in the hobby? Let's talk about that. How about
All right, so I've been an IT guy for over 25 years. I've owned big businesses, and I've had my ups and downs. You know, bought and sold businesses, and then I was kind of getting into my retirement age where I just want to make things easy. So I started doing website development and marketing. And my most of my clients were hospitality, bars and restaurants. So
I know that field
was-
pretty well about hospitality.
yeah, I was doing really good, and then COVID hit,
Yeah.
and I lost 90% of my business in one day. And I'm too damaged to go back into IT, you know, pulling cables, and I used to do a lot of big networking.
Right.
So when I was younger, I played in bands and I lived in a warehouse.
Sure.
So one day these people are walking by and like a whole group of them, like, what are you guys doing? You go, oh, we buy storage lockers. I'm like, what do you mean?
Wow.
You go, yeah, we bid on storage lockers and buy them. I'm like, oh, I got to check this out. So I followed them, and I wound up buying another band's locker.
Sure.
That day, that were my buddies. And I was like, they had all their band equipment in there. So I called them up and I said, hey man, you need to come and pay me for what I just paid for this.
Sure.
And I paid like $200. It was like $8,000 worth of band equipment.
Wow.
Said, just pay me the $200 and get your shit and get it out of here. So I used to do that as part of, you know, hustling for money.
Sure.
And so I did the storage auction war before it was storage wars.
Yeah, we watch those periodically. Me and the honey watch it all the time. They're fun.
Awesome. I mean, like, that really destroyed everything.
Right.
Because there used to be 5 or 10 people bidding on lockers.
Sure. Now you got 1,000.
50 people. You know? Everybody thinks that every locker is going to make you $1 million.
No. Nope.
You got to have an eye, and you got to know your shit.
Yep.
Well, I did it quite often, but, you know, I always bought small, and I always had to know what the value was before I bought. So anyways, going back to COVID,
go ahead.
Basically my business was shot, so I went back to my roots reselling. And I found YouTube, where the storage auction people, because of COVID, they couldn't go to the flea markets anymore. They started auctioning on YouTube, and I was buying stuff and flipping it on eBay. And I came across comic books, and I was like, oh, I got to get these. You know, I recognize the title, Iron Man, Wolverine. I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. So I overpaid like a shitload for $50, thinking I'm going to make thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
And I get the books, and I had zero idea about it.
Sure.
Zero. And I'm like, I started looking them up on eBay. They're like $1 a piece, and I'm like,
right.
So I wrote to one of the places we buy comic books. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll buy it. Hey, you want to buy these books? And they said no, but I want to buy that one. What's the condition on that? I'm like, condition? I don't know. It looks okay to me, you know. And so it made me think, why did they want this one book? And so I looked that one book up, and it was worth more. And I found out about keys. And I mean, after that, I ran into Thoro, and I ran into Warriors, and I started getting real heavily entrenched in comics. To the point, you know, now I have my own Diamond account, and I have my own Lunar account, and my own Penguin account, and I'm opening up. This is the first time it's going to be announced right here. I'm opening up a comic book shop. So
yes, I know. Well, hey, you also talked about it on the
well,
show.
No, you don't know. This is the first time it's been said publicly, dude.
No, because Vedika mentioned it on his show.
No, he didn't.
What did I say?
No, you were talking about him opening up.
Okay, so I'm doing a show on Helvetica's show.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking of the FOC show we got coming up on
Tuesday. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry,
what did I do, man? What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything.
I'm physically opening up a store.
Awesome. Online, not a physical brick and mortar.
Physical brick and mortar.
Wow, you're up for a challenge then, I see. That's a challenge. I know a lot of people, even Thoro is in it. He's doing it now. a brick and mortar shop.
2 years I've accumulated over 10,000 comic books. It's very hard to walk around my office now. Really hard. So, and I don't know half the shit I got.
That sounds familiar.
You could always put everything in a barn, right?
That's exactly right. You fill up the house.
Look
you
who
just
showed
build
up.
a
He
barn.
woke up. Hang on. There he is. There's Deuce.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
Why do you have pillow marks on your face?
Pillow marks.
Yeah, was you asleep?
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties too. So, but I fixed
All
it.
good. So did I. Don't worry about it. Anyway, continue, Kat. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I mean, that's it. That's my story.
That's your whole story? Okay, what's the wifey think about your collecting?
She hates it.
Does she hate it because it's taking up too much room? Do you have? Let me ask you this: do you have a man cave?
No.
You don't have a man cave.
No. As far as what, like,
to have your stuff in? Yeah.
This is my man cave, I guess. It's full of comic book boxes and comic books hanging out all over the place.
Sure.
I wouldn't really consider it a man cave.
Okay. Well,
that I don't have like the bar and the dartboard and the video games and all that shit in here. So.
Sure. Well, I got lucky. And the wife let me have the whole first floor except the living room. She's got the whole living room full of pops. I started a monster a couple of years ago. I go, here, honey, why don't you try this collectible and see what you think of it? And she went with it. There's like 2 walls in there, rock stuff, all pops. Very selective on the way she picks her pops. But I mean, wow. Yeah. She's like up to like 600 pops right now, guys.
Oh my God, Miss Jean.
Wow.
600 pops at $10.99 a pop.
Hey, it's her money.
Oh.
She can spend if she wants. Yeah.
They're more like $12 now, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous now.
That's been
They're
a
like
long
12.
time since I bought a pop. I quit collecting at 300. I stopped.
So, Kat, I know you do a lot of business on the auctions on the show, or I should say claim sales and that kind of thing. And I know a few people that do the same thing that you're doing as well. Brick and mortar, also online kind of stores that do that kind of thing. What's the biggest challenge you face when you do stuff when you're doing stuff like that? To give other people out there the kind of experience that you have under your belt of what you're doing. Because I've had a lot of talk where people want to open up a store, they want to open up an LCS, they want to open up a comic book store, and really tell them the work that's really involved with it.
It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
But
you're not going to make $1 million overnight, that's for sure. That's what a lot of people think. They're going to make a ton of money, and you can lose a lot of money.
Well, I think the biggest challenge that people face is being able to actually put a book up and sell that book.
Yep.
It's not all about the book; it's about the sale too.
Sure.
How you can describe the book, how you talk to people. Develop trust between the buyer. The buyer and the seller is a big process. And if you're consistently not shipping books, and if you're consistently overgrading, I'll take hits on books rather than overgrade. I prefer to have my reputation intact. But
of course.
I've done marketing for so long. I mean, I do reputation management actually. I still do it for people.
Sure. Kat, can you do me a favor? Just a little tiny thing. Can you bring your mic a little closer?
Yeah, like I said today, I told you earlier. I was messing with OBS.
Yep. I got it. No, I'm just trying to get you to not sound like a tunnel. That's all. You're good.
All right.
You're good.
So I mean, as far as like selling comic books, it's a lot of people get this idea they're going to buy books like I did when I bought my first book. I thought I was going to make thousands of dollars. People don't realize not every book's got value.
Right.
but every book has value to somebody.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yep.
And just finding those people is probably the biggest challenge. You can't throw the book at somebody. Somebody's got to want the book.
Yep.
So, you know, I think that's a big problem that people face. And I've seen so many people come and go. You know, they come in and they start selling, and then after a while, you don't see them anymore. I think that's part of the problem.
Right.
They get discouraged very easily.
Oh yeah, of course. A lot of them do. Yeah. And it's usually it's a niche market. I mean, because I collect a lot of different things. I mean, I've got a couple things from you that, yeah. Look at, say, Rob, what did you show, bud? Yeah. Mute. Are you there? Still can't hear you, buddy.
You're muted.
I don't. I ain't gonna take this. I'm gonna throw it in the trash.
You're muted, Rob.
I can fill in words for him if you'd like.
Lordy, did I just talk that entire time muted?
Yep, you didn't. I couldn't hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes, you did.
What I was trying to say is that not every book's going to be $1 million. Not every book's going to be $5. Some people I'd have to pay to take this off my hands, but you know, I have the whole set and it's mine, and I'm not selling.
And you're happy, yeah. Plain and simple, yeah. Everybody's got their own little things that they like, so absolutely.
It's like you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Exactly.
It's not what a book's worth. It's worth what someone would give you for it.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Cover price.
Yeah.
No, that one probably $1.
I paid cover
Another
price.
big challenge I think people
ahead, Kat.
have when they look at books that they like, they think that everybody else is going to like them.
Right. Right.
And you got to be willing to take your licks and get back up and sell another book.
Sure.
If you want to sell books, you're going to lose money. You're going to make money. Just
Sure.
like in the stock market,
Of course.
you're gonna get your wins and losses. As long as your wins are better than your losses, you're doing good.
Right. So what's your ultimate goal then, Kat? What do you really, is this really what you want to do? I mean, this is like your ultimate goal?
Actually, what I want
Yes.
to do is I want to slowly build more comic book stores, get a chain going,
Sure.
do more exclusives, eventually get into politics, become the president, and eventually take over the world.
Love it. Everybody's
That sounds
dream,
like a
right?
Lex Luthor or
I just-
something.
I'm at that point in my life. I just want to wake up tomorrow.
Yep,
See what
exactly.
happens.
You're happy. Yes. Exactly.
Are you going to still run on your main part of your platform? Are you still going to run that the Earth is flat?
Oh God. Let's not go
All
there.
right, funny
That is my
story.
trigger. Ooh.
Funny story. I've convinced some people.
Oh no, are you serious?
No,
Seriously?
I know it.
Oh, that is so funny, dude.
Really,
Wow. Thank you, Master Don. I appreciate it, Donnie, for you being here. Seriously, man. Wow.
All you got to do. Okay, so how many people here? Raise your hands. How many people have seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yep, of course.
I'm raising my hand.
Shocked if
Martin has not seen it. He's a lot of movies he hasn't seen yet.
I can picture parts of it, but it was probably when I was little that I watched it
Yeah, of course.
years ago.
I say,
Okay,
who are
so-
you, Perry?
So true story. Go back and look at it again.
Yeah.
When we watched it, if you watch, okay, how many people here watched it like when it was in the movies or right after it came out?
Al, my brother.
Yeah. Okay. It was amazing, right? I mean, the special
Yeah,
effects were the
absolutely.
bomb. I mean, holy shit, that was cool
Yep.
as hell, right?
Yep.
Go back and look at it again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not really that good.
it's not. It's not.
It's
It's
not
not.
really that good.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, it's shitty.
You know that scene when they were at the Devil's Tower and all that, it was supposed to be based on the landing at the Air Force Base
what was it, Holloman Air Force Base?
I think so. Yeah.
Holloman Air Force Base, and that was taken from a book that Nixon, I think it was Nixon, was given all the information to this person that Spielberg ended up calling him and getting information on that Holloman Air Force Base landing. And it was taken from that, and it was supposed to be, the incident that happened at Holloman.
Okay, so here's my point. So going back in movies of special effects, can you imagine like the 50s? People thought that giant tarantulas were walking on buildings and killing people. Whatever.
Sure.
People look at that and go, "Wow, that's amazing special effects." We look at that as like, "Wow, that's even worse than Close Encounters of the Third Kind." And as we go further on with our CGI and how good it really gets,
right.
I mean, it's getting really good. Could you imagine another 20 years or whatever? We look back at some of these movies and go, "What the fuck?" That's
Yep.
Okay, go look at the moon landing. That's all I gotta say.
Cat's actually CGI right now too, FYI.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right.
What's
Cat
that?
60. He's actually CGI right now too. You guys have had
Cat's
no
a deep
clue.
fake, bro.
Yeah.
I happen to be friends with the alien, and he's told me that we have landed on the moon.
Okay.
And
just go look at him, man. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It doesn't look anything legit at all. It's bad. It's really bad.
it was 1969. All we had was a Super 8 film, and I mean, really? I mean, that's all we had then is Super 8.
I mean, have you guys actually ever
technology has certainly changed.
Have you ever seen the Eagle One or seen that stuff at the museum? What it looks like?
Yes, I've been to the Smithsonian.
It's pretty tiny. It's pretty tiny.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to get there?
It took, I think, 8 days total.
8 days to get there, right?
No, get there and back.
Get there and back. Wow.
The landing happened on July 12th, 1969.
1969. That's right.
At 3:07. Yeah, I'm full of useless information.
No, it's all good,
So is
Monty.
that how you got here, Monty?
What's that?
Is that how you got here, Monty?
Yes, it is. They brought me back from the moon. I was an egg. They hatched me.
Damn, that explains so much.
Yes, it does.
You know what the issue was? They forgot to press record. That was it. Then they had to record it.
You want to know the weird thing about it? I remember watching the moon landings on TV. That's how old I am.
So why is it that ever since 2001 A Space Odyssey, every single interior of a spaceship, whether fictitious or not, all looks like Hal?
It does.
Talking to you, Spielberg.
Wow. I never noticed that till now. Wow,
Yeah,
man.
It's
Wow.
true. It's true.
Lucas and everybody. The aliens.
Very good, Rob. Yep.
I told you, lady, we'd get into conspiracy theories.
That's all good, though. It's all good stuff. It's called mind opening. Open up your mind a little bit. Wake up. All right. All right. So, first, I got to shout out Helvetica. Since you're here, brother, I want to say thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome part of the club now, I think. Yeah. You got the coffee mug.
Man. Awesome, man.
Got the coffee mug. Yeah, I'm a geek. Got the t-shirt. I wanted to show it on the rack so you could actually people could see it.
Oh, dude,
So
that's
you can
killer.
actually- some of his artwork. That's Helvetica on the panel tonight. There's some of his work. Love it. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Just wanted to give
man.
a big shout out, man.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, well, your artwork's on my wall as well, too. And there's more.
Nah, man,
But-
it's much appreciated, man. I appreciate that.
No,
That's
no
awesome, man.
problem. Go check out Helvetica, please. Go check out their show. It's a great show.
Yeah, Helvetica is a hell of an artist, man.
Yeah, big time.
He's gonna go
Big
far.
time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen on the panel, do you have a question for Kat? Anything at all?
I would like to know Have you found very many comics in storage units? What's your biggest find you found in the storage unit as far as
I
comic
have
books?
never once found a comic book in a storage locker.
Really?
No, I never once. And my biggest score was I actually found like a collectibles locker with die-cast cars and stuff.
Right.
And it went pretty expensive. But I went in because I just thought there could be. I was taking a gamble. I went in a little further than I wanted to, but it paid off. I can't even imagine. I can't even tell you how many thousands of autographed baseball cards I had. Out of there, football cards,
Sleepy reader, buddy.
I've got a I can't remember who it is, but I've got a Miami Heat autographed jacket. And just all kinds of stuff. And a lot of those cars were all Dale Earnhardt stuff.
Right.
I mean, hold on. I've showed this before. I mean, I don't know how many people are race fans, and you may get offended by this. But
No, go ahead. Wow.
That's an actual photo from the actual scene, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's Kodak, dude.
Wow, man.
That's a cool photo. You only see once in a while, ever.
Yeah, I had to keep that, man. I mean, it was a sad day, but
yeah,
it's history.
Yeah, it is history, big time.
That was from that storage locker. I've got 4 pictures. I got where the crash started to where it ended.
Dang.
All right, let's show books, dude.
You want to show books?
Show books?
Okay. You want to go first, lady?
Okay, since you asked.
Not a problem, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Not like it was eager or anything.
Let's see that kitty cat. You gotta raise the kitty cat up there.
Miss Kitty. She's not up here right now.
Oh,
She's
okay.
probably on my bed. She's either outside or on my bed.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I love these fun like promotionals.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah. So I picked up a couple.
That's Radio
of things.
Shack, right?
This one is compliments of Radio Shack. Yeah. So
sweet.
Super nerdy. I got this really badass new Fantastic Four #1 variant of Kang.
Ooh, like
yeah. Oh, it's pretty freaking wicked.
I like that. That's very
yeah,
nice.
Same. And then I also was able to pick up the last issue of Spider-Woman. So issue 50 of Spider-Woman. It's the final issue, and it's like what do you call it when you dress up?
Cosplay.
Cosplay.
Yeah, cosplay. It's a cosplay cover.
Yep.
I call it Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, right. This I recently got. Super excited about. Was the Marvel Team Up #4 with the X-Men. Because I love X-Men, dude. They're my team.
Yep.
Wow, it's kick ass.
Oh,
yeah,
she's gonna like what I'm gonna show then.
Oh, that is nice. Look at that.
Thank you. I got it on Comics for Cheap. It's not in the best shape, but like I got it for $10.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh, you can't beat that.
I know, man. I know, man. So I was really pumped. This is 1957 Rails Across America.
It's a train book. No
yeah.
way. That's cool.
Different presidents talk to this boy about like the different transcontinental like railroad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of train. You'd be surprised, lady. I have a lot of train hobbyists that would know exactly what that is. Yeah.
And then I picked this up a few weeks ago, but I was just like so
Oh, now that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
And it's in crazy good shape. It's those Spire Christian comics.
Yes. I have a couple of those. I just picked up a couple of those, but not that one. I haven't seen that.
I have the Cross and the Switchblade, and then I have this one.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he
So,
walked the line with that book.
yeah.
What's up, bud?
He
Said he walked the line with that book.
Yeah.
it's not in perfect shape, but and then
Yes, you did. It's all good.
we got the Man Thing announcement.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks, Dusty or Al. You know, I'm gonna call you either. But here's the Thing versus Man Thing. I always liked it when they would fight
Love it.
each other.
Yep.
And then here's a couple of the Incredible Hulks. 427 and 428 are
Nice.
Man Thing storylines.
Yeah. I
that are
like
good
that
ones.
already.
Yeah. And then for the last one that I'll show is that Buster Brown comic book.
I like that book.
Number
Yeah, that is a
40
very cool book.
Yeah, 1955. It was a promo that they would give away in their stores. You know, and I guess kids would look at it and read it, kept them occupied while the parents or whatever they were looking for their shoes. So, anyways,
Used to get those shoes when I was a kid.
man,
You know, when I was a kid.
and I
It's
just
very
thought, like,
interesting how they got a kid is going to kill a kid. I think.
for 1955 for a promo or like just a giveaway, that's really sophisticated art, you know?
You know, a fun fact about Buster Brown shoe stores?
What?
They used to have a machine that you walked in there and you put your feet on, and it x-rayed your machines to get your shoe size.
Wow.
And yes, look it up. And come to find out, it emitted a lot more x-rays than it was supposed to, so they had to discontinue the machines.
Oh my
But
god.
they used to x-ray your feet to get a correct shoe size back then.
Sleepy Rita's loving it too.
But also I'll have to show you guys sometime.
Oh,
This is just I have two folders that are like this. This doesn't have this actual set, my other folder that's of this, but I just got an extra one because I love it. But this is like a 1996 Wolverine, Fleer Ultra Wolverine run. But the coolest thing I have is 1995 Marvel Fleer Retro.
Whoa, I like it.
Yeah, but hold on, let me show you something. Okay. There's a lot of really cool shit in here. So you see these? This right here, that's a print. That's a piece of, that's like the metal that they use to overlay to make that card.
Oh, okay, yeah.
These are a couple of like Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is 18 of 42, and Juggernaut's 24 of 50 made, and Black Panther's 72 of 100 made.
Wow. Okay, those are cool.
Yeah, and then hold on, I still. Oh, okay.
You're good, love. You're good. You don't need to blow your whole wad in one shot.
I'm gonna blow my wad.
Oh, that Emma brought cool, man.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
those clear
Look at that.
cards, man.
This is from 2015, but it's like the retro. So they're
look
doing.
at that. It's those like.
It's cells.
Yeah, the cells, the film cells.
Yes. Yeah. So, anyways, this is a 2015, but they did like nods to older sets. So these are Marvel medals.
Oh, I want the Scarlet Witch one.
Right.
I like it.
Sets.
I love the Apocalypse. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ultron.
Wow.
And then here's some more where they did the nod to the Fleer Flares. They've got.
Those are badass.
That Spidey's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nice.
So that's what my cards in the cases look like that I hadn't opened up yet.
That's
yeah,
right.
no idea what they look like.
And then this is probably some of the coolest things. I got these autograph versions where the artist of each of these pieces signed the card, and it's part.
That's cool.
It's part of the signature series, and on the back it says, "Congratulations, you've received a trading card, autographed by Stuart Eminem. This was signed in the presence of a company representative and certified by to its authenticity.
When did you get those?
Yeah, where did you get?
I'm never gonna tell you.
No, not where. When?
Oh, when?
That's an all-in-one COA right there.
Back in
Yeah,
like
that's really
2016.
cool.
Hold
wow,
on,
that's
I'm not
recent.
done yet.
Go back.
She's still blowing her wad, people.
I'm still blowing my wad.
Right.
Oh, look at that! Another.
Oh, my exact bitches. But like, here's the original art. Look at these two. Okay, that's cool. These are from 2007, and this one came with the
that's steak,
2015.
man. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What?
Thanos.
Yeah, I see that.
And I can't figure out who the artist is. On the back, it's like he signed and dated it. Artist signature.
Wow.
I don't know who it is. So people help me out. But
Steve.
it's a Thanos. Original art.
What is with my audio? Come on.
So
Looks like it starts with a J.
yeah. All right.
Is that
Wide blown.
JAS? Is that JAS? It look like?
I don't know.
Is it Jansen?
I could see that. Or Jason.
I
Klaus
don't know.
Jansen?
Do you think is this how he does art?
I don't know how he does card art.
He does heavy line art.
Yeah.
That looks more just like a quick. He just like a remark almost. You know.
Yeah, this one is Colleen Duran and a Wilkinson. I can't remember her first name, but these are two. So Wilkinson signed it up there, and then Colleen Duran.
Oh, nice.
But those are, and it says on the back of those, congratulations. See, even that's like a piece of ink from the front, right? They got ink on it, smudge. Proud owner of original piece of hand-drawn marble art. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyways, that's it.
What are those cards called, lady?
These were called, so the ones from here were Marvel Masterpieces. These were called 2015 Fleer Ultra or Fleer Retro.
Yeah, Upper Deck also did some of those.
They are Upper Deck.
Yeah.
Even though it says Fleer Retro, Upper Deck owns it. So these are certified and printed by the Upper Deck company. Here it says, let me pull this. This says Fleer 2015 Marvel Fleer Retro on the back.
Cards. Yeah.
2015.
And what was the one you're trying to find out who was the artist? What make was that one again?
Okay, so and then this year, and they're at Target now, but they've got Marvel medals that are out like this, but for Spider-Man. So I'm just saying, and they're a little more expensive, but it's because you stand the chance of getting these unique cards and original art.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, it's out, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
There goes my money.
I know.
Yeah.
I got out of the card business way back there. I've got cases of Marvel cards I ain't even opened.
Much. My comic cards I love.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I still have yours, love. Sitting right here, I think. One.
Oh, did I send you some comic cards?
Yeah, you did. You actually did. Send me this one. Sits right in here in front of my desk. Boom.
Oh shit, I did.
Awesome.
Yeah, you did.
Look at that. Yeah, that's the old school 1995 Marvel medal.
Yeah. And then you sent me this. Hard to make out what it is. Silver Surfer, but it's a hollow card.
I don't think I sent you that. I think somebody else sent you that.
No, that was you. Name is on it. See it moving?
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, look at that. Signed Caroline.
Yeah. I even got her artwork on my wall from way back.
I did draw him with Thanos. Awesome.
Yes, you did.
All right, go to somebody else. I feel that matters.
No, you're fine. Who else go next on showing books? Does anybody have any questions for my guest tonight? I have a couple more I'd like to know more about.
What else have you found in some of these weird ass lockers where you go, oh my God, I'm not going to touch that, but I think it might be worth something to somebody.
Man, that's a scary question to ask. Kat.
Yeah, it is. That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, or what's some of the weirdest shit you found?
Yeah, what's some weird shit where you're like, I'm not touching that.
I found something in a cooler once that I was so fucking afraid of. I don't have no idea what it was. I opened the cooler up and it immediately permeated the freaking area I was in with the most wretched smell I've ever smelled. It wasn't anything decomposing.
Right,
I have no
right.
idea what it was. I thought it was freaking gas.
Oh boy.
And I freaking closed the cooler back up and quickly found a dumpster and threw it in there.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to
Maybe
know.
it was like meth.
I don't. Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
Oh no, you found meth.
No.
Okay, I got two quick.
Don't do drugs, kid.
So a couple months ago, I went outside. I walked the dog, drink some coffee, smoke a cigarette, play a stupid video game, and I got hit by this smell, and I didn't know what it was, but it was like nasty. Like it was hard to breathe, and I got the dogs back in. There was a storage locker place down the road from us, across the street, caught on fire. It was a meth lab.
Wow.
So we were breathing in. I was breathing in all those fumes, but that's like freaking half a mile away.
Sure.
I could feel it was nasty.
Yeah.
But I did find in the storage locker a bunch of like injection vials. Empty
Wow, really?
injection vials with the tops and a tool and needles and all kinds of like powdered stuff. I guess when I finally went through it, the guy was one of those muscle guys, and he was making like steroid injections or something.
Wow. Oh wow. Wow.
Or when you go to the storage lockers and find guns, is Florida? Are you allowed to keep those?
Nice.
Goes right in the safe.
Nice.
Goes right in the safe. If you want, you can register it or whatever. Florida's pretty easy.
It's just
I was wondering because some states you have to turn them in.
Like in Tennessee, it's really, really loose in terms of like.
Sans, we're gonna get you on here, brother. Don't worry, it's coming. You're coming. You're getting on the Nerdy Collective, brother.
There's not a whole lot of regulations in Tennessee in terms of firearms at all.
I've never found firearms. I found BB, other than BB guns, and I found a crossbow once. That was pretty cool. I found a really nice sword.
Nice.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
I've
I've
seen
seen
long sword.
Yeah, I've seen some of them where it's like they found like antique guns or rifles or whatever, and they were just
those I don't think anywhere cares about those, like muskets.
See, I want a what did they call it? It was called I want an actual working Thunderblast. It had a big old cannon on the back front of it, and you just jam whatever you want in it. Pop.
You're talking about what they carried on a pirate ship.
Yes, exactly. A Thunderblast.
Well,
you
this
do
was
whatever in there,
Your
and it
neighbors
just
would
came
love
out.
you.
What's that?
Spanish rifles or whatever.
Your neighbors would love you.
Man,
God damn it, G-Man's at it again.
Yeah,
People got shotguns.
I'd fill it full of those little cabbages.
Yeah.
And shoot those little cabbages.
Yeah, exactly. Throw a bunch of pebbles in there if you want.
Because I hate them damn things.
Yeah.
Make them 3 months old at least.
Oh,
I've seen the replicas, but I've never seen when it actual works. I've seen some of those shows where they've showed where they remade them and then used them as an experiment to see how they worked. They're pretty deadly at close range. Close range, you can forget it.
Yeah, it was the first shotgun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, those.
Hey, Gray Man, buddy, what's up?
No, I'm not getting a shotgun to protect my house. I'm getting a musket now.
Yeah.
Don't get
Hey,
a
I'm
musket.
going to tell you something right now, Vedeka. I trained the queen on how to shoot guns last year, and the first gun I had her shoot was a shotgun. But you want to know what her favorite gun was to shoot?
Is it probably was it a Magnum? maybe?
357 was her
Oh
favorite.
yeah.
Can I do it again? Her face, watching her face the first time she shot it, she's like, I don't know. And then after that, she was having fun hitting targets.
Man, it's like
So-
He-Man wielding the power of Grayskull, man. First time you taste that power, dude, you want it. So yeah, dude, I totally get it.
Some of my favorite guns are the lower caliber. I love being able to quickly get rounds off, accurate as shit, with very little recoil. I love that kind of stuff. So
I like target shooting, but that means like just rifles. I like rifles.
I like her. I like her, honey.
They're just like nice.
She's gonna learn a musket. She has no choice.
That's awesome.
With a nice scope, and then you just like get a can or something, and you put it far away, and you just. Point.
Yeah. Listen, she's a great target. She was shooting I had a rat target on the range that we were at. She hit it multiple times.
I mean, these are Olympic sports. Like, do archery is an Olympic sport?
Yeah.
Shooting is an Olympic sport. Like, it does take talent to be accurate. Blunderbuss, that's what it is.
Thank you very much. That's it. Yep. But one that
I'm
works.
going to tell you real quick, while I can actually speak and you can probably hear me.
I can hear you, Al.
Be
Go
nice.
ahead.
Be nice to the machines. Right now, they hate me. They're not doing me any kind of favors whatsoever.
The machine.
Deuce.
Yeah, my tablet, the phone, everything. It's just like totally
I know, it's
freaking out on
weird.
me.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
okay.
You're
What
working, but
is going on?
You're doing.
A minute ago, it totally shut everything down on me.
Yeah,
And then
I
it
was
like,
having.
okay, try
problems.
again.
Yep, I was having problems earlier. It is, by the way, it was a full moon today, so it is a full moon. That has something to do with it.
Oh, that's why I've been acting like a crazy asshole.
Yeah. So, Kat, do you have a personal grail in your collection that you really like? That's like represents me. That's something that you really like in your collection, brother.
dude, I am a reseller. By all means, I'll sell anything. But
I know I'm running books from you. I'm going to show a couple of ones that I bought from you.
I don't know how I could show this, but
hold on.
If you don't mind nudity.
No, you go right ahead. Oh, that's beautiful. The queen would like that. Where did you find this?
I'm a Deadpool fan, and
So was my wife.
I love Deadpool, so I love the poo things.
That's cute.
Yeah, so this is actually
that is cute. Nice.
Yeah, so it's actually signed by Sean Davis.
Very nice.
They have a color version of this.
Sure.
I've seen these selling for a lot of money, and I put it up a couple times and was thankful that nobody bought it. But I'm also a Scotty Young. I'm also a Scotty Young fan.
Oh, so is Martin. He's on our group panel tonight. He's smiling right now. You can see him downstairs.
And then
see?
Hey, the big one for me is the shirtless bear fighter.
Wow, Jeff has one of these. He's actually got.
Have you got the new one? Have you got the new one?
Nah, I didn't bother with that yet. The new one's just an exclusive. Like, it's like that one's a 1 in 10. That one's stupid rare. But I scored 299s.
Wow.
This is my exclusive.
Really?
A metal cover. See, Cat 60
Oh, I
Comics.
see
Oh, this is cool too. On the label.
9.9.
On the label, Cat 60 Comics.
Sweet.
That's cool.
That's really cool, buddy.
Yeah, this is my exclusive. Gorkum Demir. Signed. It's double signed by Gorkum Demir and Jonathan Hedrick. This is my favorite comic book story.
Okay.
So I had to do an exclusive for it. So the recount, if you haven't read it, put it on your reading list. I wish I had a 9.2 Hulk 181. I wish I had that, but I sold it. This is gonna be the next one to get graded.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
And this is actually pretty nice. I got a little bit more work to do.
Oh no,
on it.
you're not. Oh no, you're not. Oh, no. Oh, my
You're freaking out.
God.
You're freaking out, Monty. You're touching
No,
it with your hand.
Put it up.
Oh my god.
So it's the staples are just off. The staples are just off.
Just
but
send it to me. Just send it
that's
to
a
me.
machine. That's a machine problem. It's not a roll.
That's still at
Because
least
the-
an
the
8.0.
pages
Yeah,
line up.
it's printer error. It won't count against the grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You don't need that.
And I do pressing and cleaning, dude. So
You do.
I know people freak out when they see it using your hands to pick these up, but weren't comic books meant to be picked up by your hands?
That's why I wear white gloves.
And they take tape off.
That'll be clean. You'll never know I touched it.
Mr. White Gloves.
Yeah, that looks much better than my copy.
Yeah.
I'm figuring somewhere when I get done with it, it'll be somewhere maybe a 7.75. So.
How long have you been pressing?
Okay, so I've been pressing probably for a year and a half, but I've been guerrilla pressing for the past like 6 months. I took an 8.0 Hulk 181 and got a 9.2 out of it.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice. Is all that information on your links for your pressing and cleaning?
I don't. Please don't send me your books to press and clean.
They'll send you like 300. Boom.
I'm sending all of mine right now.
Okay, so just if you send them to me, you might get them back sometime in the next 20 years. But
Guess what I'm missing?
The
the one in the
middle.
middle.
The second appearance.
The second appearance of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Both of them don't have a Marvel value stamp, so I'd be perfectly okay getting one without one as well.
Hey, there you go.
In the world, my audio is cutting out again.
Say it again, bud.
So that was really nerve-wracking to press and clean a Hulk 181.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Baby steps. Baby steps. I bet you wore gloves then, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh,
God bless America.
I used to. So before I sent it in, I was taking it out of the bag.
Yeah, he teabagged it a few times and then
Yeah, you probably could have got a 9.6 out of it.
I was really shocked. I was shocked to get a 9.2. It had a little bit of a roll on the spine. Not a
Were you able to fix it?
the reader roll where it sits in a box or whatever.
Yeah.
And it, I got most of it out.
Cool. Very cool.
Which is a whole nother scary process.
I'm sure it is. I'm
So
sure
if
it
you
is.
think holding it by hand is pretty scary, try running water over a comic book.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's a couple of people in the community that actually specialize in that. And
I have a good question then.
Go ahead.
If you can take care of certain books, what would you do about taking lamination off of a comic book?
That book wouldn't be worth taking lamination off.
Yeah, it's
You're
laminated.
destroyed.
Somebody laminated the front cover or the full wrap and then put it back on the book.
Yeah.
Wow.
You destroy it trying to take the lamination because the lamination is seeped through the book.
Yeah, it's stuck to the book, and they'll just rip it. Just hold it and say, "Wow, this is cool."
Yeah. That's it.
Jim Lee said, just leave it the way it is.
Yep.
It's the character of the book. Like, I don't know when some idiot would have done this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is pretty shiny though.
Looks like it just came out with a few dings.
Well, welcome to Give Mr.
Helvetica
White Gloves a
just came
coronary.
I assure you, this time I didn't do it. I would tell you if I trimmed a book or did some weird thing.
So I've been pressing books. I've been pressing books for probably 20 plus years. I mean, I was way back there pressing them with weights and books, and everything. Then I started got me a press and started pressing them way back before it was real popular and everything.
Do you do peroxide and UV light yet?
What's that?
Peroxide and UV light?
No, I don't do the UV light. That's something that has just came about in the last probably 5-6 years. You got to be real careful with that UV because you will fade the colors of the book. Not only turn the whites white, but you'll turn the greens a different color.
It's not so much the color fading as it'll actually eat the paper.
Yeah.
No
It'll
kidding,
actually
Al.
eat the paper. So there's a formula to do it. Kind of, you got to be real careful. You time it so you do it for like maybe 2 hours and test and check it, and then you can go and if it's like hardly anything's been done, you can go another 2 hours and you're fine.
Right.
And then from then on, you just got to constantly check it to make sure that there's certain signs that you stop. You know, you're at a point where you just don't want to go any further.
I have a few of those back, actually, Rob, with binder holes in the comics. I actually have a couple of those. I found those at Markins and stuff. Yeah.
Marvel used to do a bunch of those back in the day for reference books. They used to put those books in binders, and they could go down in the office in Marvel, and they would look up stories and read about stories if they wanted to find out more about a character, a villain, or something, or a certain series of books. And there'd be binders. A lot of those books were done that way and put in binders. And some of them were even sent off in binded in hardcover binder.
You'd never know
books.
if you had one or not. You'd never know if you had one, actually. It'd be hard to identify. Rob, do you have any books you want to show, buddy? I know it's late for you.
I have 2 stacks. Do you want me to show that amazing, Jesus, the Incredible Hulk stack or the batch of new books I just got?
What does anybody want to
X-Men?
What? Let's leave it up to the panel. What do you guys want to see?
Hulk.
All
X-Men.
of it. All of it.
Just go to town, man.
Left or right?
All of it.
Go right, Rob.
The one with the Hulk.
All right,
all of it.
Hulk it is. Let's not destroy anything. I'm going to change the camera over here so things will look a little better. Here we go. Comic books, everybody. Here is that weird ass looking amazing. Why do I keep wanting to call this Amazing Spider-Man, Lordy? Incredible Hulk number 5. This is where Comic Skins give you these see-through backs.
Yep.
That's the only way that I do something like this. Otherwise, you always put it back in everything. Here is my copy of issue 102. This one I've had for a little while. So earlier, about a week ago, it just came in. My copy of issue 103.
Camera looks great.
Oh,
My goodness. Nice and crystal clear.
Oh, perfect for once.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right after I end my show for like a period of time. I get everything working.
Beautiful. Man,
104.
it's like crystal clear, buddy. That yellow is popping.
There you go. And we're going to jump on over to 105. think this is Space Parasite.
So you're just getting into the Hulk thing now, or you just?
Oh no, I've had a lot of these for a while. It's just these 103 through 106 I just got.
Right. Nice.
And then on Friday I picked these up. This is 120. Yeah, I kind of
love that color. Lots of background noise in that.
Yep.
What happened?
Lots of background noise in that book.
On the cover.
Oh God, yeah. I thought you were talking about background noise from me. I'm like, damn.
No, that's what I call everything when they draw a lot of background. I call it background noise.
But it's beautiful though.
It's fun looking for his period of time, but it doesn't really showcase the characters very well. This next one absolutely does.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's a cool one.
I mean, I could do with a lot of the building falling apart, but it looks pretty good with Hulk and Thing fighting.
Yep.
This is one that I just picked up.
Absorbing.
You just trying to complete a run? Is that what you're trying to do, Rob? What are you doing?
I'm sorry?
You're trying to complete a run on?
I'm trying to at least get the first 300 or so, and then maybe the, some of the more well-written runs.
Right. Nice.
See, I've always started by at least getting the first, at least the keys, because that way when I go to fill everything in, it'll be a little bit easier than going, oh, well, I still need to work on that issue 181. One day I'll have a 181, but apparently 2022 is not that year.
Yep.
Here we go. Wendigo. I got that.
You guys
one.
know
I need that
my
one too.
collection is pretty immaculate as well. My goodness, brother.
Well, I love my Hulk.
Yep.
I also like my Abomination, but I don't have a first Abomination yet.
That come out on a golden record. That issue did. It was a golden record.
These I wish I would have gotten in better condition. Just because I like Warlock, and this is when he dies and comes back, but he seems to do that a lot.
Yep, he does.
And of course, I miss 179, but I got the 180 without a value stamp. And I think I got the 180, 182 as a combo a few years ago for like maybe 300.
Wow. Beautiful copies.
No 181. I'll get it eventually.
You will.
I do have some of the issues that are in between. This is just, some of the better issues.
Yeah.
Nice.
200.
This is when his love Jarella dies.
Not crypto.
Now, these just finally started becoming something because, hey, I think maybe She-Hulk might use the Jack of Hearts. Somebody sent this to me from eBay. I think I paid maybe $15.
Yep.
Sent it in an envelope where it was just wrapped in newspaper, and that was it.
Wow.
No bag, no board.
What issue number? 213?
213. That's his first appearance in regular comics. This is his first cover appearance in regular comics. He makes his first in, what is it? Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, like 22, 23.
You're right.
I get a nice little fight with Samson and Rhino and Hulk. Anytime Samson makes a cover and Rhino makes a cover in the book, I need to get it. First Moonstone.
I need that.
Moonstone I'm aware of.
Yeah.
This, or at least I'm hoping that a version of the Thunderbolts might start kind of arising in the new movie that they showed casting today.
Yeah, they announced Thunderbolts is coming.
That it is. It's all the team being put together today.
Sure.
Like, we just found out that Sabra is going to be in the new Captain America movie.
That issue 250, I love that. That's one of my favorite Hulk books.
It's a must-have.
I still need a 255 just because of the Thor Hulk fight. But with Sabra, this thing's going to be blowing up now because Sabra, I guess, is one of the villains in the new Captain America New World Order. And they're bringing back some of the Russians.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And of course, I'm never, ever, ever, ever getting rid of this that Steve Whiting sent to me from a birthday a couple years back.
Big shout out to Steve Whiting. Big
Oh yeah,
time.
man, he's a bomb.
Yes.
And on the last couple here, this is his second appearance, and this is something that Lady will pick up every single time she finds. I'm pretty sure you sent this one to me.
Yeah, I sent you one.
And here's the last one in, well, considering we now have She-Hulk on TV, this is the first time that She-Hulk and the Hulk meet. Added bonus, this was the comic that if you ever watched the movie from the 1990s, I think 92, Cool Runnings, the kid was reading a comic book, a Hulk comic book, and it was this comic book.
What issue number is that again?
282.
282.
Nice. That's cool. Very good. Very cool.
Oh, and then there's like all this other stuff that I have. I have a full run. I just need issue 23, and I have a full run of that Sensational.
Awesome.
I'm such a nerd. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, we're all nerds. Vedic, is there anything you wanted to talk about or anything you wanted to show, bud?
Me on my end, no, nothing really, man. I ain't got nothing new. I just been plugging away at more artwork, stuff like that. So I mean, it's still in the early stages. So that's about it.
Big shout out to the chat. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you. Nice. All right. Who's next? I'm going to show a couple things here. This is what the Queen wanted me to show tonight. I always got to show something for the Queen because we were out shopping tonight and she found, I don't know if I showed this last time or not, but she handed me these. We got a Willie Nelson.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
She got Willie Nelson for her pop collection. It was pretty nice.
Very cool.
Does it come with a bag? Does it come with a bag? Does it come with a baggie?
I don't know. But it's cool. I love it.
Yeah, that's the second version of Willie Nelson they've done.
Is it? Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
Then we have Defenders Strange,
Oh,
Doctor
wow.
Strange. She's got it. She's
Nice.
getting the entire run of this. I think she's missing one. It's the actual comic book one, I think it was. So she'll let me show you this as well. Sinister Strange.
Oh, that was nice, man.
And then she goes, and then she turned around and bought me this. This has cracked me up. So she got the Mad Spook Star Wars sci-fi. Yeah.
That's cool.
That was awesome. So big shout out to my sweetheart, Queen G. There you go, baby. I did.
You have the Howard the Duck issue. That's
Yes, I actually
yeah.
do have that one, the original one. But very cool.
The Star Wars homage, Howard the Duck?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, I have it
Who would like to go next? Who would like to go next or talk about whatever they want to talk about? Kat, do you have anything, bud? You are the guest tonight.
I've showed stuff.
You want to show anything more? You want?
Not really.
Mr. Whitegloves raised his hand.
All right,
Yeah.
Monty, knock yourself out, buddy.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. You know,
The man to put us all to shame.
I know.
Yeah, that's usually what
Embarrasses
happens.
us every
oh
time.
no, I didn't pick up no new books.
Whatever.
New is
Not
arbitrary.
me, dude.
I don't believe it. He's sandbags.
Well, they're never new books, are they? They're 40-year-old books, but they're amazing quality.
Right.
Go ahead, Monty. All right.
Now
All
just
right, there we go.
teasing us.
Yeah, he is
All right,
exactly.
okay. All right, y'all like the She-Hulk so bad.
Is that your reader, buddy? Is that your reader that you made?
Yeah. There's
Is that what
three
I'm
of
looking
them
at?
Yep.
I need to buy one of those from you, buddy.
here. I
Seriously.
got 3 of them here. Okay,
Chris
there's
Bobby's in the
She-Hulk.
house, buddy. What's up?
There's She-Hulk 1.
Oh my gosh! Stop it.
No, my God.
Oh my lord.
Anybody want a She-Hulk?
I found these.
He's
I
not
found
going to
these
sell
in
you
a
one, so don't
box.
even try.
He's not going to sell you it, is he? So
No, he's not going to sell it, so don't even the
No.
I found these in a box. So
He's like the comic nerd version of Smaug. He's like a dragon horde of comics. Oh my
there's
gosh.
X-Men 94.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. First team, man.
95. These were
Yeah.
all in a box. Here, I went through. So these have got to be doubles. I know.
Oh, then we need to talk.
96.
Good luck with that.
Oh yeah, he doesn't part with his stuff. Moira.
No, he doesn't. You could offer him gold bullion. He'd be like, "Nope, I'm good."
Yeah, I'm not gonna even.
Yeah.
I know y'all like X-Men, so
I tell you, the books.
I'm glad I chose X-Men.
Oh, I have
Fair,
some
I'm
of these
just like
already.
you.
I got that one. 99, baby.
I'm just like you with this, but not with all the first issues of every single important Marvel.
Here's 3 of them.
Really nice, but Monty. Oh my goodness.
Hundo, baby, that's the one.
That's sweet right there.
Now,
So
apparently, I don't have doubles of 101, but I do have 101.
So do I.
There's 102.
Nice.
Yep.
103. I must have liked it a lot because
you got 6 copies.
Beautiful 104.
Oh, that's a great one.
I need one of those still.
That's an homage to what? The original 4 or 3?
Yes.
I don't even know.
Then I like this with Phoenix on the cover.
Oh, I like that too. Yep.
Yeah, I do too. I really like it.
Oh yeah, I see you did.
I really like it.
6 copies later.
And they got 106.
I got one of them's and a 105's.
See, that's one thing you'll know about Monty. If the day ever came to fruition and he decided to sell a book, you know you're getting a mint book. Without question.
Or as close to mint as you can probably.
Exactly, right.
I'll even
Yep.
take the rinky dinks. You can
Yep.
give me a rinky-dink.
I'm with you. I don't care if it's a 2.0 at this point.
Yeah.
Some of
See, and I don't remember where I got these books. They've been gotten. Now I know the original
Or we
ones.
just like on a drunken bender and got a shit ton of X-Men. I mean, really.
Well,
Yeah,
the
30
original
years
ones I bought off the stand for cover price.
Right.
Here's a signed by John Byrne
Oh.
right there.
Wow.
I wish I could go on a drunken bender and find some of these books released for crazy prices, but
Right?
good luck. Good luck.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know where I got these.
But since he
can't
signed
remember.
it, I had to get one that was unsigned. Then
That's the end of Alpha Flight, right?
Oh, 110. Yeah, that's a early Alpha Flight.
every time I see this cover, I buy it. Every time I see it.
110.
Oh!
Look at that. It fell down straight.
What the heck?
It could have been worse, believe me.
It's
That's what
durable.
happens when you put too many bangers on it.
Right?
I love this cover.
Gold
I
bullion
don't
and
know
paper
why.
form.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I love that cover.
cover. Every time I see it, I buy it.
Yeah, I'll bet. 16 copies later.
Every single time.
Right?
There it is.
Single.
Oh, you're killing me, Monty. You're absolutely playing me right now.
Wow.
Well,
Monty.
Unbelievable, of course.
yeah, I got one of them.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's having a couple of comic books, then there's Monty's collection.
I know. I have one of them. I don't have a 115 or a 116.
I got that.
Yeah, just kidding.
I have some of these. Not all, not
Yeah.
near as many, and not near as in pristine condition as some of I'm seeing now. But
Same. My gosh.
I was thankful to the
Yeah,
X-Men.
Aldo and Jesus white gloves.
Yeah. Dusty, you have no idea. He does this all the time, bro. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I got this one. I love Shadow King.
I love it though. Love it.
No, it's amazing to just see the stuff that Monty has. You're just like flabbergasted every time.
Why do I picture him with like a trench coat right now, and then he's just pulling them out of the pockets of the inside?
Exactly.
I don't remember where I got these.
Oh, dude, that's the book, man. I love that cover. I've got a couple of those, I think.
Oh, 120.
Nice.
Where's your 120? I just saw a 121. I didn't see a 120.
Well, I've got it in my regular collection.
Oh,
These are extras.
These are all extras.
See?
yeah, he'll never part with them.
He won't tell you that he's got the entire run, and then these are all just the dupes, right?
I do have the entire run all the way up to 2015, I think.
Yeah, I know. Come on, it's you, Ronnie.
544.
I mean, dude, I love you to pieces, but of course you have all of them. I mean, duh.
Okay, that's all I got.
Uh-huh.
He's got to wear a couple of books, and that's all he's got right now.
That's all he's got in front of him.
Yeah, that's all I brought out here.
Right.
You're funny.
Well, these come in a box over here that I was going through. I was sorting through. I'm trying to get my collection.
I do have that one.
What's that?
He just showed the McFarlane Hulk Wolverine.
40.
Yeah, I always forget the number on that book.
Nice. All right. Before I start showing any books at all, I want to go back to our guests here, guys. Hold on here, real second. Big shout out to the chat. I want to say thank you so much, you guys, from all over the world. I really appreciate your support, big time. Kat, are you ready, buddy? I got 2 questions to ask you. You ready? It's what I ask every guest that comes on the show for the first time. Here we go. Do you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole?
I would say that we got to stop concentrating on the negative.
Thank you.
And the recent activities that just happened with CGC and the influencers.
Yep.
Who fucking cares? I mean,
yep.
So, like everybody's complaining about CGC and all this stuff.
Sure.
But the community made that bed. It's time to lay in it. CGC didn't have to become the one all be all comic book grading supplier. There's plenty of them out there.
Yes.
Could have boosted some of these other guys up. But I mean, everybody wants to concentrate on the negative and how they were wronged, and it's just.
I always say this, Kat. I mean, because I'm on that wagon with you, brother, about that. But it's also an experience, people learning experience too, and you learn from it. And once it starts to, you got to figure. Yeah. Some people do, some people don't, and some people keep making that same mistake over and over again. But same thing, it's the same thing with all of them. You put your money where your mouth is.
I got horror stories from CGC that are just. So that Hulk 181 took months to get graded, and it's a walkthrough. Right. At that value, it's a walkthrough. It should be a week at the most, 2 weeks. The reason why it took so long and I could never get a straight answer from him, I sent 2 books in to get graded.
Right.
One got lost.
Wow.
So they didn't grade the other one.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a like an $800 book. I can't
investment. Yep.
That they lost.
Yeah.
What happens when they lose them?
Okay, so apparently with this, they were in that move, and they lost a bunch of books.
Right.
But one of them happened to be one of my 2 books. They didn't lose the Hulk 181, because if they lost that, I mean, I'd be pissed, super pissed. Left it at its bought price, $8,000.
Sure.
That's what I put it in as, $8,000. That 9.2 was $10,000, almost $11,000.
You insured it when it went out there, when it went to them first, right?
What's that?
You
Oh
insure.
yeah.
See, this is the thing too that people need to know for all you newbies out there. When you're sending a big book like this to a company to do this, insure your books. I don't care. Insure that book. If it's an $8,000 book or a $20,000 book, insure it before you send it out. If anything happens to it, someone's liable. You're going to get some money back.
Okay, so first off, the way that works. Okay,
Yep.
so I put an $8,000 value on it when they filled
Right.
out the form. You're covered when they get that book.
Yep.
If they lose that book, if they whatever, they're liable for that $8,000.
Right.
In other words, that $800 book, they're going to give me $800 credit for.
Sure.
But the biggest thing that you got to remember, when you ship that book, you can't ship it with like a book that valuable. You can't ship it with USPS. You got to ship it with UPS, and you need to insure it for the value of that book there. So that you're shipping with UPS, you can insure it for whatever it is. So I insured that box for I think $9,000.
Okay, let me get this straight here. All right, when you shipped it, you insured it through UPS for $9,000. All right, when it got to the grading company, did you have to insure it for them to have it in house also?
No.
Okay, so what ends up happening? Because UPS says, all right, you got it. The grading company got it. We delivered it. Well, UPS is not responsible for that. Now the grading company's got it.
Once it's in their hands and they've checked that book in, it's on them.
Yep.
Okay, but if it's a 9, you shipped it in as an 8.0, but it could probably be graded higher than that. So
they're not going to give you that. They're not going to give you any extra money on it.
So you're SOL.
Okay, so let's say you ship that same book in. It's an $8,000 book, but you say it's a $15,000 book because that's what you think it's going to grade out as. That's fine. Okay. They would be on the hook for the $15,000 if they check that book in, or I don't know if they'll put a different value on it at that point. But once they ship it out, they're going to insure it for how much you put in. So once it leaves them, even though it's a 9.2, CGC 9.2, if they lose it in transit, once it leaves them, they're only insuring it for the $8,000 that you put on it. So, I mean, that's on you at that point.
But what I'm asking though, if CGC is insuring that for $15,000 and they lose the book before they ship it or anything, it's there in house and it gets lost. Are they gonna pay you the $15,000?
Yeah, they got to pay you out, dude.
So what keeps a person from saying, well, this is a $20,000 book and it's a $500 book?
If you okay, so a $500 book costs what, $30 to grade. A $25,000 book will probably cost you $1,800 to get graded.
Yeah.
That's up to you. If you want to go ahead and spend that and get a $30 book back, get a $500 book back that you paid, that extra money.
But they are being held responsible if they lose or damage books.
Oh yeah, they have to be held responsible. And so here's the problem with CGC that you got to think about is if they damage a book, they're not going to say they damaged it. They're going to try to get away from that.
Of course they won't.
And I've had it done to me, dude. I've had a horror story with a bunch of Venom books I sent in. I got the books back. They were like 9.2s, and these were all minty copies. I got it. The worst one was my Clayton one. I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and the Clayton Crane Venom #1 has Deadpool with Venom. He has a really cool cover, and I wanted that graded so bad, and I got an 8.5 on it.
Wow.
And when I looked at the book, it was all bent up, and it took a fall. They dropped them. They dropped my book. but they said, "Do you have proof that we dropped your books?"
And
All right.
Cat 16,
Before we go any further, before we get into other conversations, just a second, gentlemen. Sorry, 1 second. So, getting back to this question, what is your inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole, other than bitching about and complaining about all that? Go ahead, buddy.
All right, so people buy books, people sell books.
Yep.
Right. If you want to buy books, buy what you like. Have fun with it. It's your hobby. And if you sell books, there's going to be good days and bad days.
Right.
Some days you're going to make money. Some days you're not. Just always go in with low expectations, and you're gonna feel much better at the end of the day.
Exactly. All right, buddy. Next question. Here we go. What does thinking outside box mean to you? And it's not corporate meant. Just think about the question for a moment. Everybody thinks it's corporate, but it's not.
Thinking outside the box. I mean, geez, I thought outside the box my entire life.
There you go.
I don't ever stick in mainstream. I always look at different angles, different things to do. I mean, Jesus, 2 years ago, you thought I was going to be sitting here on YouTube talking about comic books. That never would have been a deal.
If anything, Kat, I'm hoping, out of all of this, people get to know who you are now, and people can come see you, and see on the claim sales, see on Vedica's Madhouse show and all that. Dude, I appreciate you big time. So
I'll tell you this too. I've known Kat for a good long time, and I had to make sure that I made this show because I've been buying books from Kat for I don't even know how long. Kat knows. Like I've been buying books from Cat 60 for I couldn't tell you how long. He's one of the best, most reputable guys out there.
Yep. Trust me, big.
Yeah, you're one of the first customers that I would trust. I sent you books before you paid for them.
Yep.
Okay, so getting back to the question, then we'll get done with this.
Thinking outside the box.
Yep.
I mean, go ahead and look to do things differently than other people have done. Try to make your niche. I mean, thinking outside the box is more or less just doing what you normally wouldn't do. Go for it.
Near Rob. Excellent. Okay, that was excellent. So we are done with that. Boom. So, dude, I have to say, gentlemen on the panel tonight, I got to show you something I got from him here, and I'm gonna make sure I get this right. So, Vedika, you'll have to help me out here for a moment. I'm still trying to get everybody's names down right. It's frustrating me. It's frustrating me. Okay, so first off the bat, I want to say big thank you. I bought this off the Madhouse show a couple weeks back. Very happy with this. And this, I collect a lot of Golden Age as well. And this one is from 1956. And this is Tales, Strange Tales, beautiful copy. Try to get that light out of there.
I believe that was a book from J1, right?
Thank you, J1. That's exactly right. Thank you. That was J1.
No, it wasn't.
Was that you?
That was for me.
See, Kat? I'm sorry, Kat. I told you, Vedika, I would fuck it up. I knew.
Oh, I did too. Man, I'm telling you.
Wrote it down.
It's a host thing, man.
He still owes me a Golden Age then. I know I bought one from him.
Oh, yeah.
J1 won't ship till you ask him to, believe me. But but again, like I said, he's top notch.
But
is that an Atlas?
Cat brother, this is excellent.
Is that an Atlas comic up there on the top?
Actually,
yep. Looks like it.
There.
No, that says DC.
It's DC.
Is it DC? I can't see it. Yeah, it's DC, I think.
Huh.
Yep. What's that circle say up there? Turn around, Rob. Look, Robert, look at it. The top left. Yeah, left. Is that
I went over it with a UV light, and there's nothing. It was CDC.
The Center for Disease Control? What?
Yeah, CDC. CDC.
Well, you can't trust anything those fools send out. So I mean, come on.
Issue 30. It's a Charlton publication.
Charlton.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Charlton.
Yeah, Charlton.
Charlton
Yeah, okay.
publication. I should have told you that right off the top. Sorry about that. So yeah, Kat, I want to say thank you so much for that, dude. That was excellent. Excellent book. Very
Thank
happy
you,
with that.
man.
And I got a couple things coming from you yet. Big shout out. So Vedika, there's another gentleman on your panel, and I don't have his name on here. It's frustrating me. But he had the what if.
Probably Evan, maybe?
It was Evan. And he also had the magic.
That is probably Evan.
That's probably Evan.
Great. Yep. And this as well. I was very happy to get this.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a good one.
Also this one. You can see.
Yeah, you got those off, Evan. I remember when you got those. Yeah.
Morbius on the cover.
I remember that because I wanted them. And you
Yeah.
got
I did too. I absolutely wanted them, and I was like, well, no, I'm not going to get into this anymore because you know how that goes.
So, on another note, big shout out to a couple people out there in the community. This one's Ben SD Run. I usually catch him on Instagram. He only sells on Instagram, and I got really lucky a couple weeks back. Love it. But I'm a huge fan of anything Dracula and anything to do with Lilith.
Dracula.
So I got another. Let me blow this up. Doggone it.
Oh, nice.
Nice chillers.
Another first, right?
Yep, it's the first of Lilith. Yep, beautiful
I
cover.
have the second, but I do not have the first.
Yeah, this one was excellent. It's my fifth one now.
Oh, is that all? Slack.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I had another one. Giant size Spider-Man Dracula.
Okay, Monty Jr. I mean,
I just saw that
I'm
book.
loving the giant size and the king size. So, giant size man thing. Giant size man thing.
hey, that's almost porn-like. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. Number two.
That's not what she said. I'm sorry.
No. Giants. Okay, Conan. Giant size. Really cool. Issue 4. This is all from Ben SD Rum. His name is, and I got these off his claim sales that he had on Instagram. Beautiful copies. Giant size Fantastic Four. Number 2.
Nice.
Nice. You see why this is a big deal because it's a tentacle cover and it's Swamp Thing issue 11.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice. That is a killer. Look at that artwork, man.
Love that.
Beautiful. I think this is Ryson. This is Bernie
It
Ryson.
looks like Wrightson, yeah. Looks like it.
Total Bernie Ryson.
Love Bernie Wrightson, no
And
matter
for
what
the
he does.
Queen, he had some She-Hulks. So the Queen was all excited because they go, "Here you go, baby. I got you some Hulks." So she's really into the show. I'm kind of like, yeah, beautiful cover. There's one. There's number 3. I like this one. This one is cool.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yep, and another She-Hulk. Nice for the Queen's collection. The Spidey on the back wall. That was cool looking. Like this one too. Right in your face.
Yep.
Very cool. And then.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. That's an homage to an old Hulk book. I can't remember the number.
Beautiful book. And then some classics. Number 15 is almost completing her run now that I got for the She-Hulk for her.
Nice.
Number 3, a couple that were missing out of her collection. And okay, this is going to be weird. So here we go. So remember, it was funny that she showed one of those books tonight. Lady was on the show and she showed one of those Christian books, right? I don't know why this got thrown in here. This is called Paul. Close Encounters of the Real Kind.
Huh.
Weird. I went through this book. It is super weird. But if you notice right there, it's one of these pre-Christian books. But I'm going to get something really cool on that. So this is all of a sudden becoming popular. This is all from Ben Run.
Hercules.
Unbound. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing you can think of. Champions #2. Metamorpho #58. This is one with the Elemental Man. This is actually what's cool about this is there's 3 stories in here, and if you don't know, there's a new modern book coming out right now, but it's called The Junkyard Dog, I think it's called. But in this one, it was called The Junkyard of Doom, and there's 3 stories of the same story in here. But I love this. This is big time. 1965, beautiful copy. So big shout out to Ben. And then here we go, another religious comic, and this artist is Tom Skinner from Brooklyn, New York, 1975. And I hope Al watches this.
Yeah.
And Matt, my brother, watches this, but I found this too. Up from Harlem. Great book. I actually went through this. It was pretty cool. So a big shout out. And then my last shout out is to Chad. And this is from, and these are part of for my grandsons, Fish Cat Collectibles. So big shout out to you, brother. Boom,
Nice.
give me a sticker. And this is from the Scumbag Crew. I think you've seen them online every once in a while. They do shows. Here's some Momoko. So for all you Momoko haters, sorry guys. I like Momoko.
Jeff's not here.
I love this cover. This is Demon Days. I like the Demon Days X-Men run. #1. One of her covers. I did not have these. He happened to have them on Instagram, and I bought them when I found them. I was missing these. So big thank you to you, brothers, Chad. I appreciate it. And then we got a line of 1 through 8 of Berserker.
Nice.
Beautiful covers. My grandson will thank you for that later. And then the crossover runs. I was running. I was missing a lot of the first printings. I have a lot of the second printings, but these are all first printings. So I was very happy. I've read all of this. So this has been excellent. Big shout out to you, Chad. Thank you so much. #1, I'm going to show you some of these covers. #2.
I've got crossover for days.
#3.
I have every variant of that cover.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them.
4. I enjoyed it very much. Donny Cates. This has been great. Oh, go this way.
Yeah, it was a good read.
Yeah, a lot of those were AM/KM exclusives.
Another like kind of a Savage Dragon kind of a swipe, but very cool. #7.
That's where they lost me.
#8. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. And
Batman.
#9. #10.
Wow, you did go all in.
Yeah. When I seen them, I said, "Yep, those are mine."
Star Wars homage.
Yep. And I like this cover. That one's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And #13. There was another cross. I don't
Ooh,
know.
I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know what swipe that is from.
Maybe because it looks like marble.
Yeah, it does.
Marble swipe of something.
I don't know which one it is, but I thought it was cool. So big shout out to you, Fish Cat. I'm shouting you out, brother. So I hope you watch us on the Rewind and the Scumbag Crew. You know, you guys, you know who you are.
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
I got.
Oh, yes. Nice.
For some reason, I feel like I have that book.
Do you really?
I think I do.
Go look it up. It's worth some money, man.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I feel like I have that because I got it off somebody, and I could have come in a short box from somebody named Cat 60, maybe. I don't know.
No.
Martin,
I
has anything come in yet?
Say again.
Have you had anything come in yet?
My CGC order, which took like probably 3 weeks to get graded.
Right.
And I didn't fast track it either. And it's currently, I've just checked, it should be at my USA address tomorrow. so then I can send it. So
How's the wife? How's
to
the family?
We're all good. We're all good.
Excellent. Excellent.
And I don't know how people don't do it. Obviously, I've got my CGC order. I've already checked what the grades are. Well, I'm not going to tell everyone, but I don't know how people don't check. I don't know how people don't check. You know, you send me comics, whether they're worth $5 or 50 or 1,500. You're gonna look. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, of course.
You know, when I sent a bunch of mine off, I didn't check the grades.
Yes, but you probably how many did you send?
What was it, Robert? 5, 6?
5 or 6, I think you did. Yep.
Yeah.
500 or 600.
No.
Monty's not a big grading book. He's starting to get into it slowly, but
I don't think I'll do it again. I was down for like what 5, 6 months without my books. That 181, I mean, really pissed me off because
that'd give you stress though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, all the books I sent out, a Journey into Mystery 83 out, and it was a golden record reprint though. I wouldn't send my original one out because it costs too much to have it graded.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give a big shout out from last week to Kyle Waka, because I went out and after he showed off those comic boxes,
he's missing 3 X-Men, I think, to complete his complete.
I think it's 2. I think it's 2.
I think it's 2. But he showed off those the grading boxes. Like he showed off the plastic, comic boxes that he's now storing all his books in.
Right.
So I made a little foray this last week and actually bought a couple. I bought a graded comic box and a regular comic box.
Yep.
And then I bought some other different type of like almost vinyl, not quite vinyl. They're almost like, they remind me of like a tote bag, but they have like integrated.
Oh, I've seen those. I'm always wondering about those.
All right, here, I'll show you. Like, all right, hold on. So they look like this, right?
Yeah.
They've got like Velcro straps in the middle, so you can actually hold your books in them, and then they've got flaps like on the top. But they're pretty cool, and they're actually like some sturdy, like, I wouldn't say it's not corrugated. It's almost like a sturdy plastic in the middle.
Right.
But these are short boxes that I just was going to give a shot. And then, like I said, I got some of the BCW graded bins just to try out. But again, I was just trying to, do some different stuff and kind of see what was what, because I've got so many of the cardboard boxes, but if you stack too many of them and you do it the wrong way, you damage your books.
Yes. Yep.
So I was trying to go for some different, trying to find some different, stuff to try to check out.
I actually tried out that the grading by CBS. You just said it.
BCW.
BCW. Yeah, they're grading boxes. Those plastic ones.
Yeah.
Those are. I really like those.
Well, I got a grading comic box and I got a regular comic box, and they come with like a divider, which are pretty cool. Yep. And this was all because I was inspired by Waka, because I saw his whole stack of them, and I was like, all right, Waka digs them. I'm going to check them out, see what's up.
Yep.
And so far, I really like them.
Yep, they're nice.
They're not cheap, but they're nice.
They're not cheap. Now, I've never seen those soft ones like you just got through showing. I've never seen those.
Well, and again, I'll give it a test run for a few months and kind of see how I like it. But I do like the fact that they have the Velcro kind of inserts, because they will kind of hold the books up to some degree. Now, it's just like you have in your backer that you were, when you were showing books off, you put too many books against it and it's going to fail.
Yep.
But they also have like these straps on the side to carry them. And that's my other concern is, okay, how much weight can I really put in this box?
Right.
And you try to use these, like, they're stitched on straps, and they're like heavy duty stitched, like in an X pattern with like a column, but I'm still just like, and they go all the way through the box. Yeah. But I'm still just like, okay, if I load this thing full of comics and pick it up, how many times before this strap fails, right?
Yeah, right.
Because I mean, wow, you just took that to a whole different gutter, didn't you?
Yeah.
You took that to a whole different gutter. Wow, I wasn't going there.
No. The queen, she handed me something. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta show this. Sorry. So I guess apparently these things are $20 a piece. but she was able to find them. She found them tonight. She got me 2 Silver Surfer. Finally got 2 Silver Surfers.
Oh, nice.
The reprints. So she actually got me.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the Silver Surfer. I got it now, baby. It's all good.
I got a Silver Surfer that actually looks like Iceman with a surfboard.
Oh yeah, it does. I've seen that one. Yep. But anyhow, sorry. Yeah, that's cool though, Deuce. The nylon. It's the nylon.
Yeah, those were kind of my pickups this week. I was like really going for supplies this week because I've got books stacked up all over the place, and I was like, okay, let's see if we can protect these better because this is kind of silly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, everything I got's going in short boxes that ain't already vacuum sealed up from now on.
Yeah, everything. That's the same here, Monty. I've converted everything to short box.
Yeah, because I got I think 40 brand new short boxes, and they're waiting when I start bringing stuff in here, and I'm going to start putting stuff in those.
Right. Kat, you still with us?
I think you took a quick step out real quick.
I'll be right back. He had to step up for a second.
How you doing, Helvetica?
Yes.
Man, I'm doing good, man. I know that I got to get with you, man. I got a project that me and you are working on, man. I've just been wrenching on a couple of things, getting my table cleared up, and we definitely be working on that pretty soon. But
yeah, I'm really pumped about that. So, we'll get it working.
But yeah, man, I've been good, man. Just been just busy, auction stuff behind the scenes. I mean, you guys know how it is, man. Channel prep, all that stuff.
But I really appreciate it too, buddy. Seriously.
Yeah, man.
I've been laying low off the auctions just a little bit because I've got other stuff going on. So
Yep. Hey, man, the auctions ain't going anywhere, so you're more than welcome anytime.
Well, I had a washing machine last Sunday that decided to stop working, so I had to buy a new washing machine. So I stopped everything. That's why I ain't got no comics new ones.
Right.
And of course, you can't go to Lowe's and just get a washing machine. You got to order it.
What?
Yeah, they say, "Oh, we ain't got that in stock. Oh, we ain't got that in stock. We ain't got that in stock." I'm like, so next Sunday I'm supposed to get my washing machine delivered.
So you got to hit a laundromat this week?
What's that?
You got to hit a laundromat this week?
No, luckily I did everything up then when it quit, so I got enough work uniforms and other things that'll last me until then.
Good.
Yeah, I got tons of uniforms I work with, and yeah, I'm good to go. Plus, the uniforms, our bottoms are jeans, and I got probably 25, 30 pairs of brand new jeans.
There you go.
So, Vedeka, what's the new project you're working on?
Right now, man. So yeah, working on that's coming up. I have a couple things that I was getting out of the way. I kind of got a little backtracked because we just had that Holy F Friday comic book auction, which is nothing under $100, and big books, crazy keys, all that. So that took up a bit of a lot of media sourcing, stuff like that. But now I'm actually working on a White Widow cover. I'm actually going to be trying to submit that coming up. So been working on it with Cat 60. So it's something that's kind of in the framework. So I should have it done probably within the next couple of days here. I'm just really working a lot of detail into it. So it's taking a little bit of time.
I'm totally stoked about that, man.
Yes.
So we're going to do another exclusive. We're going to do a White Widow.
White Widow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this.
I'm going to get Helvetica's first published.
Nice.
Yeah, always down for that, man. I'm in.
Yeah, man. It's fun. It's like, I think I would like to I would say I'd like to specialize in like horror, stuff like that. So like anything that's like darker, like, the Lord of Darkness, Shenanigans is technically horror. So stuff like that, everything that has like a lot of like a darker element to it. I really like anything with detail, anything that's I can dive into a piece. I could really focus on the detail. I could really get in between all these little lines to make something that's just more than a couple lines, if that makes sense. So when I can really sit there and like build and mold something is when I have fun. This is more of a challenge, which is something that I've always been looking for, which is like, Kat and a couple other panel members came up to me and they're like, "Hey man, what do you think about doing this? Can you draw females?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can. I just you know, my whole thing, I just love drawing horror. Like, you know, you have your preference of doing things.
Right.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys know the ins and outs of becoming an artist, a published artist. I mean, Mr. White Gloves, apparently he worked for Marvel, right? So it's not easy to get published work. And I know that back in the day, you might start as a colorist or something and do some inside panels and eventually work your way up. And but nowadays, a lot of things are done digitally.
Yep.
So it opens up to a whole bunch of new artists. The thing is that with getting, I want to get Helvetica published. Just have one published piece. Doesn't matter what it is. It just needs to be something. And I was looking for something really cool, so I asked the guys that do White Widow, Absolute Comics, if what it would take to get a published work and get a cover, and they were like stupid easy. It's just like just submit your art. I'm like, okay, there's no other requirements. No. Okay. So
that's big time, man.
Yeah, congratulations again. That's the difference between like going to an independent company as opposed to like one of the big boys.
Well,
see if you submit something into Marvel, now you're going to have to sign a piece of paper and everything when you submit it in, and that paper is going to say that they have the rights to use that.
Yeah, they own it.
Well, the hardest part about Marvel is you can be an established artist in indies,
right?
Totally established. Like an example is Brian Silverbacks. Brian Silverbacks is a freaking dope artist.
Right.
So, what's his name? Kabluski or whatever. He's the head editor. He's told me, like, I try to get Gorkum Demir a shot at Marvel because Gorkum Demir can draw awesome things.
Right.
And he said no, not until Gorkum does more, background, full body, full body characters and with backgrounds and stuff. So just because you're a great artist doesn't mean you're going to get into Marvel. Marvel has a very high standard, and yeah, so which I don't get because they still have Todd Knock. The
knockheads, man.
Knock has some great covers. I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but man, lately all he's doing is drawing heads.
Yeah.
Get a little closer to your mic, Kat.
All right, sorry.
No,
So
good.
anyways, to get Helvetica a published piece, that at that point he'll be able to shop himself.
Yeah.
More companies will allow him. Like I did Scout. Scout needed to know who the artist was, and then they had to say whether or not they would take them. Sort of like when I did the recount. I said I was going to have Gorkum Demir, and they said, "Oh yeah, we like Gorkum." And so then with Scout, they don't really deal with it. They sent me to Jonathan Hedrick, which was the writer, and Jonathan Hedrick approved all the artwork.
So it's more about name recognition than it is about the actual art.
It's they need to be proven in some cases. Like IDW, DC, and Marvel, you have to have a record. You have to have art that they like and they can approve. Marvel,
extensive portfolio.
Yeah, Marvel's very, very hard.
Yeah, a lot of people I know that are going over to Antarctic Press and having those do the publishing and everything.
Yeah, no. With me, I'm more of a So coming into the community, it's always been, you know what, let me go ahead and just do some artwork and, just have fun with it. And I came in, and actually the Lord of Darkness has probably been, that was my first piece that like everyone's like, hey, do you have prints of that?
I love that piece, buddy.
And
that was
that was probably my most extensive. How many dots? Yeah, like if you go up close, look at how many dots are on that. I have video recordings of me. Yeah, dude, it's and I did that all by hand. I just put on some music and literally just started dotting up to the tempo of the beat or anything I was listening to. So it took time to do that, and now it's more. I have different levels of things I could do, but I'm more interested in just creating art, and it's just awesome. It's a whole new environment to where I just like the Madhouse. It's fun to sit there and have something that you watch something grow. You create something and you watch it legitimately grow. And everything like creating the logos to the artwork, the graphic design, everything that is in that show. And then at the end of the day, you have awesome panel members that come along with it. And it's much more than just, I could say it's something that's reciprocal with you guys here. You guys are the same exact embodiment of that. You guys are like this family where that's why I always say that on the show. We're like a big comic family at the end of the day. It's not only are you growing the channel, but you're growing this community. You know what I mean? So...
Well, that's entirely the point, man. I mean, honestly, like we all like different stuff. We all chase different things, but at the end of the day, like it's still all fam,
Yeah, and that's my thing. Yeah, like it would be cool. Like my whole goal, I would love to be, published artwork, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
so this is the piece he's talking about.
Yeah, that piece.
Yes. G-Man's got it as well framed. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna have to get one of those prints myself.
Beautiful.
So freaking
I have a handful left, man. I did those at that size, very limited print count. So
I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, man.
I had to get me one of those.
Oh yeah, absolutely, hands down. I have a plan for Vetica later.
No, it's just fun, man. I enjoy just creating, and that's basically what it is. Anything for the channel. I know it's also cool to sit here and engage with everybody else. Like, like I always say on the channel, like I said, is our comic neighbors next door. I literally look at us as this virtual boulevard of like comic channels.
Seriously, because you're always working behind the screens, man, and it's nice to see you.
Yeah, man. So I mean, like, it's just one of those things too, man. Like I said, like Cat 60, Matt, the guy's awesome, man. Everything above and beyond everything that he does is sincerely within the mentality of, hey, how can we make this better? How can we sit here? How can we grow this? And that's something too. Is when you sit here and you have people that you work with that you could create and work towards a common goal. It actually builds something more. That's it makes something that's coming to fruition more tangible. And it just makes you have much more motivation. It puts that much more motivation behind you to get there. You have others that are like-minded that could sit there, have the same capabilities. Anytime that, a lot of, like, I would say these guys are like 5 steps ahead of me, like where it's like, hey, man, I think, what do you guys think about this? Like, oh, dude, we're totally thinking about something like that. And, we just did a charity for a community member for Coco Lo Chevy.
Right.
And
his wife.
These guys are awesome. They all stepped up and they're like, hey, man, how can we be a part of the show? What do we got to do? And sign up. And, dude, these guys are just it's all pro community. It's all, there's a tragic loss. And how can we get together, band together as a community to help somebody that really needs it? And God forbid it were to happen to anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter what that's what we're here for, So,
right.
That's my whole rant for today.
Well, one of the biggest things we always have to remember is that, I know, Martin, you're not a Yankee, so, but we are all in this together, and the way to succeed is just not to pick on each other, but help each other grow.
Yep, big time.
Well, no, we pick on each other on the panel.
Well, I will definitely give you shit, Cat 60. I give you shit all the time.
That's awesome. You mean like this?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Blow that up, G-Man. Blow that up.
I will. Oh my god.
Yeah, we have a battle member, Ty Salazar. These guys just go back and forth all the time. So it's hilarious, man. But that's what it's about,
Yeah.
man.
I love Ty. I mean, but we're so horrible to each other.
But I mean, it's the same thing. Like I give you a bunch of crap all the time too, Cat 60. But again, it's all in good fun, you know.
Of course.
And again, I've known you a long time too, so it's not like I just know you from the panel. We've actually had
when Juice tells me somebody's good, they're good. I trust them. So I'm like good. We've all been burned somewhere along the line, but I'll tell you, it's good.
Like I said, I'm not bringing you any kind of douchebags. I promise you that, because all the people I know, I'll bring you good quality people because
absolutely,
I do my damnedest to weed out the everybody else. Yeah, well, no, Shenanigans is awesome. Shenanigans that is brilliant. Again, believe me. But again, I try to bring the people that are quality vetted, that have been in the community for a good long time, that I know, that I bought from, that are trusted, that are, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not bringing you somebody some fly by night idiot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
And all these guys, that I've known for a good long while. Of course, I'm gonna do nothing but try to promote. So.
Well, thank you, man.
Absolutely, brother.
Okay, I know we're going in 2 hours, so hope nobody has to turn into a pumpkin. But me and Kat were talking before the show, and we were getting on the conversation of me and the Queen just watched Love and Thunder.
I did too.
Man.
So did I yesterday.
I love the eternal, the celestial things that were in it.
Yes.
I was noticing that. There's all these little tiny little things that are in it.
Yeah. Eternity.
Yeah. It was all right. I'm gonna say okay. Okay, it was okay.
I agree.
Music was awesome. Music was awesome in it. I mean,
yeah. Well, again, how many? I felt like the movie was sponsored by Guns N' Roses. There were three Guns N' Roses songs. There were 3 Guns N' Roses songs in the movie, and I was like, sponsored by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, sponsored by Axl Rose.
You mean to tell me Pop Guns and Sunflowers was in there, huh?
Yeah. I was like, this movie sponsored by Axl Rose.
I don't know. I hate to say this, but it's just like it was very Disney wise. Let's put it.
No, of course, but I did like the Dio at the very end. The Dio.
Oh, I did too.
Oh yeah, I did too. That's a song you don't hear very often anywhere. So when they put the Rainbow in there, dude, Dio, I'm the Rainbow. Hell yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, that was a good one. I liked the movie. Okay, I liked it.
Yep.
I actually liked it a lot. A lot of people get hung up on things.
True.
All right, so do you need it to be like the comic books? Do you need it to be so serious? Do you need it to be, maybe movies aren't for you. If you're gonna go and watch, if you're gonna go watch a movie and you expect it to be exactly like the comic book,
no. But it had that feel in it. I'll give you that 60.
So how many comic books would encompass one movie? I mean, how many comic books? 3 or 4?
Honestly, no. Honestly, probably like 20 more.
Yeah.
Okay. How long would it take you to read 20 comic books?
Depends on who you are. Some people read at higher levels than others.
Okay, let's say it this way. What's about the average page count of a comic book?
Well, it depends on also who's writing it. If Grant Morrison
let's just go with the 20. Let's
36 pages.
20 pages. You got 20 comic books. It covers 200 pages of minimal amount of verbiage.
Right.
You got to make an hour and a half or whatever movie. There's not enough freaking material. They got to.
No, you're
they're going to have to fill holes. They're going to bring other things in. If you need a comic book movie to be exactly like the comic book, then maybe movies aren't for you. Stick with the comic books. That's
Well, my thing is this too. This is Marvel, which is now owned by Disney. These are all mass marketed to everyone.
Yeah,
This is not mass marketed to comic book collectors. So when comic book collectors come out and freak out and go, "Oh, well, this is crap," and they don't do this and they don't do this and they don't do that, I just kind of laugh because I'm like, "No shit," because nobody's going to get it. Nobody's going to understand.
So I had a big, really big computer manufacturing company. All right, when I first started, my first company I started, we were doing $20 million a year in computer sales. So I had the reps that would come to me. At that level, you have like Intel, AMD, NVIDIA. You have all these companies. They come to you. Microsoft. We were a gold partner, so Microsoft would come and talk to us. It's funny. Like Intel really was asshole because just they feel like they are above everybody.
Yep.
So we stuck more with the AMD, the other guy.
Sure,
and
of course.
NVIDIA. And they told us that they don't really go to Dell that much. They go to resellers like us because we make up the biggest part of the market.
Right.
We are actually as all encompassing all other manufacturers, the white box manufacturers, we outsell Dell, Gateway, and all those companies.
Go ahead, Martin. What were you going to say, buddy?
Kat, stop swearing. You keep on saying Dell. I hate Dell. I used to be a computer technician. Why make your hard drives specific? Just put your own connections on.
Right.
I hate Dell.
Well, there's another thing with Dell is that. So we used to buy from the same people that Dell buy from, Ingram Micro.
Yep.
And one day we were looking. Computer chips were like $50 cheaper each one. They had like 40,000 sitting in the warehouse. We're like, we got to order them. We couldn't order them. It was a mistake. Ingram didn't hide that inventory. That was strictly for Dell.
Wow.
So they're getting $50 a chip less than us because they're Dell. But anyways, so if you're looking at that analogy I just made to make it fit with what we're talking about.
Sure.
There are more people that are going to watch movies that aren't comic book people than there are comic book people.
Of course.
Sure.
And
you got to market to those people as well. And you got to make the story.
I see that all the time.
And being it's Disney, they're going to try to make it kiddish, so kids can go, the parents.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I thought it was. I enjoyed it. I don't go to a movie to I know the story and I just think
I like I said, like I was saying, Kat, I liked the little subtle drops throughout the entire movie. I mean, I was noticing a lot of different things out of it. I got a lot out of it. Like I said, it was okay. For me, it was okay. I loved the celestial little things in it. I found that very interesting. So I mean, that was that was paying homage to something I really liked. So I mean, like I said, I thought it was an okay movie. It was, it was definitely,
Okay, I think another thing that the biggest thing I heard because I watched it on TV. I didn't go to the movie.
Sure.
And I didn't go to the movie theater because I bought into the oh my god, they're making this a comedy.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
You got to remember, this wasn't a an actual. These weren't actual events that were happening.
Exactly.
These were stories told by Cord to children.
Yep.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and I understood that. I totally understood that.
I think people lose it in that is they didn't remember or they don't think about this is Cord telling a story to children, and Cord's quirky anyways.
Right.
So.
But
I just want goats.
The goats were funny. The
Oh
goats
my
are funny.
god! When the goat flew into the freaking that planet,
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
freaking lost it. That was funny.
Yeah.
And the way they portrayed Zeus as such a Captain douchebag, I thought that was
I
brilliant.
know.
Russell Crowe was great as douchebag Zeus. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Well, he was like twirling the lightning bolt like a friggin', you know. I was dying. I was cracking up. I was like, "Holy crap!"
When
Even
he ran down,
the light bulb.
when he
What's that?
ran down on the stage and he pulled his like skirt thing up.
Oh, like a tutu, like a ballerina.
Like
Yeah.
he like fluffed his skirt the whole way down. That was hilarious.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
But anyways, what do you think, Martin? Did you watch it?
Yeah, curious.
Did you watch Thor, Martin?
Say again.
Did you watch?
I've got to watch it this week because wife's been working all weekend,
The
so
boys are gonna love it. I'll tell you that right now.
so
Boys will love it.
we're gonna watch it this weekend because we've got to watch the latest She-Hulk as well.
Yep.
And I know people hate it, but I call it it's my Ally McBeal kind of version of She-Hulk.
Yo, PJK, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Anything else, gentlemen? Before we call in tonight, we're 2 hours in now.
We've gone over 2 hours, haven't we? So
2 hours and 15 minutes.
I'm about out.
Are you out?
I'm about that way, boy. I'm struggling.
You're tapping out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a vampire. I'm up late. It doesn't matter to me. All right. So big shout out to the chat. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support. I really appreciate it. Let's go down the line. So, Monty, you got anything coming up, buddy?
Yes, I'm going to be here next week.
Okay, I got an announcement in a minute. It won't be next week. It'll be the following week.
That was quick.
I won't be doing a show next week. I'm going camping. So,
okay, put it back
I'll have
on
a
me.
rewind. Yep.
Put it back on me. I'm not going to be doing the show next week. So I ain't got nothing at all going on.
So in 2 weeks.
Wait, you got your washer, man, right? You got your washer.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out that damn thing because it's all push button digital and everything.
He's got a laundry thing to figure out.
Anything anybody is going to look forward to?
Are you doing a show tomorrow?
No, sir, I'm not.
Because you didn't do one last week, did you?
No, GenerationX MEN? No, we're not.
No, because I was waiting around and I was going to listen to it while I did some work. And
I know.
I'm like, really, dude?
Well, really something with you on there. Or do a special guest thing when John's up to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you can take it off of me now.
All right, buddy. Martin,
CGC boxing when I get it. Hopefully, the CGC box. Hopefully, I might get it before next weekend. But
okay,
because I'm not going to buy anything else to put in there, so literally just get it sent to the UK. Hopefully, it'll only cost me $30. Fingers crossed.
You're a big
Fingers crossed.
fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh, dude, wow, man. Wow.
And it's remarked. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My favorite.
Yep.
How my other two graded now?
Martin, that's awesome.
Same.
That is awesome.
Deuce.
So, but I'll show you them when
Well,
week.
I'm going to be experimenting with the new comic boxes and kind of see what's going on with those. I got a bunch of stuff coming from John, and then other than that, I'm going to go see T-Pain tomorrow and do some shopping and organizing in his house.
Nice.
So that should be fun. Yeah, T-Pain, he and I have become pretty good buds, so he and I do a lot of trading and stuff. So I'll be going up there tomorrow to kind of do a little shopping and organizing because it's always, I feel like it's always easier to organize somebody else's stuff than it is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to go help him. I've got extra short boxes now because of Got extra short boxes now, so I'm going to go up there and help him try to organize some stuff and see what's happening. So
cool.
You know, Deuce, I think you need to fill that soft comic bag. You need to fill it full of comics and like video throwing it off the roof.
and see how bad or well it works. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, running over it with a car. You know.
Okay, if that's the case,
But only put DC
Monty,
in there.
Monty, I'll do that as soon as you start selling me comics.
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
As soon as you start selling me comic books, I'll do that.
You're gonna die with no comic books. Then.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, you're gonna die without seeing shit dropped off a roof.
Buddy, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, man. Just the same old with me. You know what it is.
What do you mean same old with you? You do a lot. Come on, man.
Man, so does everybody else on the panel, man.
I
So,
know. Go on.
so it's just Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the Madhouse, always there. We got Tuesdays is going to be the next thing for Cat 6 is going to be hosting FOC claims and all that.
Nice.
So basically, new comic book day. You guys can get your new comic books, Marvel, DC, Indie, all that stuff. And then Thursdays, I mean, you got the Mad Chatter. And then besides that, weekends are pretty much my let me go ahead and put on some music and try to get some artwork done.
Yeah.
Pretty much tomorrow, I'm just going to be zoning out, and probably next weekend, just going to be zoning out, trying to plug away at some artwork. So that's about it.
Medika, thank you so much for being here, brother. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Of course, anytime.
Mr. Cat,
Well, so
buddy,
for me,
Bill.
for me is going to be YouTube Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the Madhouse, and yes, Tuesday I'm going to be doing FOC Day. It's not New Comic Book Day; it's FOC Day. Gonna go through FOC with people, see if they want to order anything, and if they
Will that
do,
be through my comic or no, not my comic shop. What's it called? What's the other company out there for comics?
Previews?
Previews, comic previews.
Well,
but I'll just actually pull up Diamond. I'll pull up.
There
Diamond,
you go.
run
There you
through
go. Okay.
FOC.
Gotcha.
I'll pull up. I don't want to do it, but I'll probably wind up going back to Lunar. I don't like doing DC that much, but
yeah.
If anybody wants,
do you guys offer a discount for FOC orders?
Yeah, I'll do 20%.
20%.
Yep, 20%. Bagged and board, you get buy $100, get free shipping, whatever. We'll figure
That's really cool, actually. That's really good.
So, besides that, I'm going to be opening up a new comic book shop. So,
Can I ask you where? Where?
Lake Worth, Florida.
Okay. I guess boy, I got a long travel ahead of me. So next year I plan on going out to see somebody up in Maine first, and then I'm going to work my way down. I'm going to go down to Florida. There's a bunch of stuff.
So you're not swimming across?
Not yet. I will. That's going to be with the wife. That'll be a special vacation.
Make sure you swim the right way, or else it's
Don't worry, I'll be there. You know I will be there. But anyway, then that means I'll have to come down and see your shop. When does your shop plan? When do you plan on doing all this, bud?
The opening up, I think, the beginning of the month.
Oh, beautiful. Name of your shop?
Cat 60 Comics.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the community?
Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and the earth is flat.
Stop it!
Stop
it!
I was waiting for it. I was like, please say the earth is flat. Please say it.
No,
please say it.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Your night is not finished until you hear that. I hear it. I love it. That's I love it every damn auction.
It cracks me up every time I hear it.
Oh, and also dinosaurs are fake. They never exist.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
You gotta love
it. Oh my god, too great. You're awesome, Cat. Buddy, and just realize, man, don't make this the last time you come on the Nerdy Collective. Please, you're welcome back anytime, buddy. Seriously.
All right,
Seriously, I had a really good time with you. Stick around after the show for at least a few minutes. All right. I don't want to. So hang on. So hold on, guys.
Thanks, Scott. Thank
right.
everybody.
Absolutely. Let me see here. You get caught up with what is going on here. Boom. There we go. So you community, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody. It was all your support, all your likes, subscribe. Please go check out the link down below. Go check out Kat's site. Please go check it out. There's books you can buy there as well. Make sure you check out Madhouse Comics Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I hope I got that right.
Yes, you did.
Excellent. I like Fridays because if I'm working, they're still on by the time I get home. So it's awesome. So big shout out to you guys. You guys rock. And Vedika, thank you. You guys rock. And all you out there, another showdown next week will be a rewind. So I'll have a little surprise for you. I haven't decided. We've done a lot of shows. We've had a lot of guests on. So it's going to be a mysterious guest that I'll have on a premiere video. And that will be showing next Saturday at this same time. I will not be doing a live show. I'm going camping that weekend. But we will have a show the following. And that show, let's hope everything comes full circle here. We're going to have Gorilla Grodd Comics will be on that show. He'll be our special guest for that night. And a big shout out to radhulkdad, POPAWHEELIE, and Frostbite. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. And to you, community, thank you so much. Please go check out everybody's links down on the bottom. Peace, love, blessed be, and we'll see you in 2 weeks live. Adios.